Yes, it was a mic problem. Oops. Alright, hi. My bad. My bad I didn't say anything. So hi, welcome back to another episode of drawing stream. I'm very sorry that I didn't say anything for the past, like, what, 10 minutes, I believe? 3 minutes, my bad. 3 minutes. It's been like 3 minutes. So, I'm going to say that... Okay, I'm trying to think right now, because a lot has been going on today. Alright. Let's get going. The mic wasn't miking, unfortunately. It was not indeed miking. Right now it is though. It's cooking. I think it's when I unplug my headset that it starts doing that. Okay. Okay, I need to switch up the... Yeah, okay, the arm position seems a little bit off. This needs to be removed. Also this. This too. Feet are gonna be removed. Haha, no feet. They're composing music for Quiet Puppets, by the way. I heard a lot. Not to mention the pings that I got lately. I've been very busy. Sorry, someone came in. Also, are we good on mic? Oh, are we good on mic? I don't want to just strip. Your mic is fine. Thank you, Tony. Okay, the hands need to be switched as well. Man, I mean, at least the good thing is I don't have to switch up the... I don't think I need to switch this up. Okay, actually no, I do. Never mind. Now that I realized it. Yeah, I do need to switch it. Yeah, everything's good now. Okay, that's good, that's good. But the path is green. When the path is green. Oh wait, this is City of Tears. No, it's the White Palace. No, I'm just kidding. Good. God, my lower credibility. So, as you all may know, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is getting released soon on December, I believe December 5. I told my friend if we were gonna go. My brother in Christ thought we were gonna get the movie in 7 years. Because if you recall, when back in 2014, when they released FNAF, we never got in an actual, like... Actually, no, they tried to do a movie, but they just couldn't do it yet. It was funny. and the crossroads are forgotten. When the Silk Song is real and not an actual bait click. They did try. Yeah. And the years really have passed by. The FNAF movie wasn't too crazy, I will say that. At least they went a little bit more original, which I'm okay with. Okay, I don't know if you all knew this, but whenever you do hands, I know this doesn't seem like the greatest advice. I think the FNAF movie was really good. It was good. So that it's just that the plot can only be like, you know, I think the movie was made more for the fans because they know what's going on and, you know, like they know how to calculate what's going to happen in the story. Meanwhile, when you're like a new person, right? Let's say you never seen FNAF or played FNAF. That's a different story. It's kind of hard for them to, you know, catch up with what's going on. Heck, it was kind of hard for them to even introduce the concept of, you know, making FNAF a movie. But over the years, they finally did it, which might be complicated than I thought. Silk Song in Paradise. Okay, gonna draw this. Okay, the back side is that one. I forgot to add this. I don't know if anybody noticed, but there's like a... this. Wait a minute. I should have added that too. Unless... wait, no. I don't think that's possible. I shouldn't add this. When the radiance is absolute and the palace is white, the light waits to see what rots. Okay. Why do I have a feeling that Silk Song is gonna drop on August? I get the feeling that it's gonna drop on December, which could happen at any moment, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, we'll just have to see how it goes, to be honest. Oh, okay. Alright, what's gonna happen tomorrow? I am trying to figure out what's going to be happening. Because tomorrow is technically 1 week between the one for Red Week. And I'm trying to figure out right now what it could be. Maybe everyone can go viral nowadays. Well, you could say that. I mean, anyone could go completely like up to like let's say maybe 500 views on one day, and then the next day it's just 100. I mean, it happens any day. It's just the way how you figure out that kind of algorithm, or how people would, you know, most likely have the opportunity or even a method to drag people in. Oh, sorry. I'm a little bit tired. I did some work. Well, I wouldn't call it work, more like night activity. I was trying to do some cool drawings, which I did. It was pretty cool. Obviously, I had to go to sleep early. Don't worry, I'm taking care of myself. I'm not trying to sleep deprived these days. I try to sleep around. See, the thing is, I try to sleep around either 11 or 10, because I know for a fact if I don't, I wake up very sleepy. Okay, I'm noticing the freaking middle finger's shorter than the one over here, so I'm gonna have to change that real quick. Alright, there we go. Okay. Bungo Waste. What a surprise. Anyways, how are we doing today, fellas, this afternoon? How you all doing? Are you going to put pants on over this stream? I don't want to see him naked anymore. It hurts my eyes. Don't worry, he will be wearing clothing very soon. Just give me a sec. Trying to finish up some small details here, that's why. Skill issue. So I realized that whenever I do hands, I was gonna say it. I was gonna mention something about hands, the most skill issue thing in art. What was I gonna say specifically? Oh yeah! Did you know that whenever you do hands, they sort of curve in? They go like inwards, especially to like the middle finger or the core of the palm, which kind of does help, you know, put them in order and not just kind of feel like they're in a random location. Because some people do these kind of fingers that go like this, and they don't look like they're centered. Like, I don't know. I saw this weird tutorial and I kind of didn't realize that some of the fingers needed to be specifically in a certain spot to make it look like it's in the hand. It is one of, if not the best area. It is kind of cool. It's also got the best boss fight music. Mantis Lords. Mantis Lord's his peak. I beg to differ. Oh, you're gonna go against me? Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, everyone's opinion is okay. Whatever you like, I'm okay with. As long as it's not from Deepness, because then I will probably curse at your ass. I'm kidding. The Defender is underrated. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, it's kind of nice. The Dung Defenders and White Defenders sound more of a heroic type. There's like this sort of like heroism in the theme of it. I will say that when I first fought Dung Defender, it felt fun. It felt heroic and funny. I don't know why, but whenever I fought the battle, I didn't feel anger or frustration when I fought the guy. I think in fact, Dung Defender was the only boss that never gave me any, like, you know, frustration or rage issues. I was like having fun with the battle. Majority of the other fights I was like so frustrated, specifically more with Watcher Knights and Hornet Sentinel. Jesus Christ. It made my ears ascend to heaven. Okay, the legs are not completely... Wait, hold on. I didn't... Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't like the Nightmare King Grim fight. I also didn't. I mean, it wasn't too exactly too bad. I think it was like okay. Okay, I don't think, alright, hopefully Darius arrives on time. I just let everybody know. Wait, is he even active? Oh, he is. Okay. Bro, I was so bad at the game when I first played it. It took me 15 damn hours to get their fungal waste. I think it took me a while to figure out. I think what took me the longest was definitely... Okay, I wouldn't say it would be... Okay, frick. When I first started playing Hollow Knight, I was so embarrassed to the fact that I lost to Hornet for like, what, 50 times if I recall? It took me an entire hour. I was so disappointed in myself. I was afraid of the mantises. Oh shit. But yeah, those guys were bastards. I kind of had to figure out how to attack more efficiently. See, back then I couldn't like... I didn't know how to dodge very quickly. And nowadays I could just freaking hit the freaking mantises from the side, above, and backwards. Funny how the Hollow Knight can change your perspective on Metroidvania games. The same can be said when you're playing, for example, Super Smash Brothers. You tend to attack it's kind of hard to attack in air. I mean, let's be honest, Hollow Knight kind of makes you stand up in the air and, you know, fight. It's technically like Doom Eternal. Either you move or you get killed. Honestly, don't play Hollow Knight if you don't want to win the other Metrovanias. That is true. That is extremely true. Ah, yes. The rain. Well, this is interesting. Okay, I was about to say, if this thing does not... It's one of my, This here is one of my top 3 indie games from the 2010s. And it's the Dark Souls of the gaming industry. Oh my god. Let's go, Darius! The man is here. The man that got robbed. I'm kidding. Okay. Great reminder. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I did give you a chance, but you declined it. Too much honor. Come on, please. Bro, you're not getting enough credit, man. At least take the credit for also helping me out on Abanos. That's like a huge thing to me. That's like a lie. You admit it. But you also helped me. You helped me. Stop lying to yourself, Darius. I should voice act this night. I think we all are gonna have to voice act the night this time around. Everyone's gonna be voicing the night. Don't worry, fellas. We're all gonna take turns for the night. Can't really voice act either. I can't keep a consistent voice. Is there like sometimes certain voice cracks? Because if so, that's understandable. It's okay. I want to voice tonight. I'm pretty sure anybody wants to. Let's be honest. Okay, this needs to be a little bit more thicker. His hands are not ladylike. Also, yo, what's up? How's it going? Okay, here we go. Okay, oh man, this looks like, it doesn't look like it's back part of the hand. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like that. Alright, let me fix this real quick. Okay. Wait, did I just... Oh, we're back. Okay. Okay, I'm doing this wrong again. This is not what I want. Let me try this again. This is hard. Okay, I can't curve them in because if I do, it kind of feels like as if okay, I need to curve them inwards. Right. It's such a headache. I tried drinking some water. I think that could help out. Sometimes even some pills, or not pills exactly. Could be anything. I mean, you could try that too. Probably turn around the AC. Not sure if it's probably hot in there. Okay, this finger's not straight. I need to straighten it up. Let's see. Try to take a nap maybe? That could probably help. If too much hours in a device is probably causing that, then maybe try to take a nap. I see. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, I did. Oh, they know pants practice layer. Darius, calm yourself. Calm yourself, Darius, please. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna look for the reference sheet from the backside. I can't consistently go up here to here, here to here, because it's gonna give me a headache. Yeah, dude, I ain't the none this time. Come on, guys. Let me check. Is it here? Yeah, it is. Okay, I found the reference sheet. Alright. I have one screen of the reference sheet and one screen with this drawing. Oh hey Eiko. How's it going? Doing pretty well. That's good. That's really good. Oh wow, his back hit looks fucking weird, I'm not gonna lie. See, the thing is, Freaky Darius back in the ground, on the ground. So, I don't know if you noticed. Alright, so let me put this in, so this can, like, nulge into your memory. Brought to you by JD. I'm nulling this shit into your brain. Right, so in the backside of Ever, if you notice in the side view, his spikes kind of are smaller compared to the ones on the front. As you can see here, they're larger in size here. So that's why I'm doing them differently. So it's kind of like a, whoop, technically like that, sort of a head. I'm only human. Okay, no, I'm not singing that. I'm trying to right now. Let's go! Let's draw the world in. We're drawing the world together, fellas. I'm gonna just slurk. Okay. Don't worry, fellas. You're not gonna see Naked Ever for long. Don't worry. I should definitely put a censor plus 18 on this video. Darius! Darius! Let's restrict this video, please. Tony, what the heck? Shit, we're supposed to lurk. You're not slick, Mr. Wilmer. Wait, didn't we listen just to Fungal Waste a couple minutes ago? Actually, I don't mind. I like Fungal Waste. When the wastes are fungal. Oh wait, hold on. Is there a deal for Hollow Knight right now? Okay. If you all have Steam, which I hope you do. Let's see. Oh wow, that is a fucking small price right now. Wow, $15 for Hollow Knight? That's not so bad. I think Wilmer likes to hide because he knows he's way too high of a presence. He could literally come out of the freaking, you know, I guess the bread store, and then everyone would just bombard him with paparazzis. That's why he lurks, unfortunately. Rumor has ascended. I think I'm starting to understand why being popular can be a problem. I can't catch a break. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so don't worry, we're almost finished. I mean, you're not seeing anything. You guys are worried about something that is not too crazy. Oh, what the hell? Did I? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I need to merge this. Merge it with the layer below. Thank you. Teach me your ways, and I shall become half as cool as you. You're like super cool. You're already super cool enough. To be honest, I actually do love your 3D work. Oh, you know what? I think I should also massive thanks to Darius, because he also gave me an idea. No, actually, not even an idea. He constructed the concept of Abanos' castle, if you all didn't know. So credits to him, and you can't say otherwise. You did help me. You goofball. Everybody applause for Darius. Everyone give it a put an applause emoji to support Darius. You have an art studio? I wish I had an art studio. Maybe I could also have freaking acoustic panels right now, but I don't. That's the most sucking part about this. Ain't you the one who made False Night? Yes, it was you. Nuh-uh, shush, Darius, shush. You helped me. I'm not gonna lie, your 3D work is amazing. Yeah, that's right, Aiko. Okay. I'm almost done. Fellas, I'm almost done. Don't worry, I'll save the day. Welcome to my world, Darius. Welcome to my world. Oh my god. You get used to it. No, don't be sorry. Okay, now we can do the pants. Jesus, you guys keep screaming. I feel like you guys are screaming at me right now. Not the freaking my quotes. Ugh, my quotes. None shall know about them. They should only stay in ADG. In my group chat. Oh, that's nice. What do they sound like? It's chaotic and perfect. Well, I mean, I wouldn't. Okay, well, you're not wrong there. We are somewhat chaotic. I mean, let's be honest. Majority of the artists are full of ADHD people. But that's how we are. Alright, guys, he's wearing pants. Chillax. Everybody calm down. Stop screaming. This part of the group is me. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if that's completely true, Darius. I'm not exactly sure if I should agree with that. Sometimes you're crazy. But you know, I actually like that about you. Because that's who you are. Press X to down. No! Not the down button. He's wearing pants. Okay. He's wearing pants. Oh. Yes. Calm yourselves. Seriously. He's just wearing pants. Thankfully, the only thing I had to change is him having arms. I just realized. Wait, you haven't realized that so far? Alright, which one of you goobers remember that scene from Lego Movie? You guys don't recall that movie scene where he says, yeah, I know this sounds kind of random, but like, honey, have you seen my pants? You know, have you seen that scene before? It's, God, wow, it's really been a while since we had good movies back in the day. Where are my pants? My brain just malfunctioned. Oh. It's okay, our brains also malfunction. We have broken brains. Okay, this bump is kind of annoying me. Let's remove the bump and add a little bit of less there. Yeah, that seems more... Yeah, that's better. Definitely. Okay. Panic. Okay. Well, I mean... What could be done? I'm trying to think, but I got nothing right now. My brain kinda empty, so I guess I'm malfunctioning too. Come on, not all movies this year were bad. Well, that's true. You are correct, Tony. What happened this year? Is what I want to remember. Superman. Yeah, I heard that Superman was actually kind of good as well. No mind to think, no will to break, no voice to cry out suffering. No Silk Song this year. It's too much to bear. Don't worry, guys. Silk Song will come this year. Okay, I am being for real. If we do not get Silk Song, I'm gonna crash out. Oh wait, really? I actually thought Fantastic Four was actually gonna. Okay, I will have to admit myself, and I guess I'm guilty for this. I thought Fantastic Four was gonna flop, unfortunately, but I guess I was wrong. My bad, everyone. Like Yagami. What the freak? I don't know who that is. Is that from Bleach? Where is that? I don't even know. I haven't been catching up with animes lately. Oh, Death Note. Okay, I haven't watched that before. Also, I have not watched. Well, I mean, I have watched Attack on Titans before, but like the first couple of episodes. But eventually, from there, I didn't watch too much of it. If we don't get Silk Song this year, I'm ending my Steel Soul world. No, don't do it, Tony. No, Tony, no. We gotta do sacrifices. All right, let's who should we sacrifice to get Silk Song? we're putting Mouse back in there. We need to think of someone else. All right, let's see. Who can we put in the fire right now? I forgot the greatest movie of the year. Minecraft. That is not the greatest movie of the year. That is a lot of horse shit coming from oh no, dude. The only reason why the Minecraft movie was so successful was because of the chicken jockey meme, and because it was just like a meme that was going around in the media. So unfortunately, I will have to say that I will not agree with that, sadly. The Nether. Jesus Christ. Everything that is getting written, like for example, there's also a Doom meme. So in Doom the Dark Ages, we have a Pinky writer, and nowadays we just call it Pinky Jockey. Coming in hot. Yeah, I gotta say the dialogues were funny. Once again, Jack Black saves the day with this movies. Oh my god, what am I doing, dude? Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to remove some of these parts. Actually, no. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, Chad, should I put bandages on his third part? Like, for example, in part 2, he gets a major different... Well, I'm gonna head up. Took a mental dip again. Oh, okay. That's alright. Bye, Kyra. Alright, so what I was gonna say is, should I put bandages in these areas for when he has the jacket? Obviously, it's not gonna be like, you know... an unknown song used in early version of the film. Oh, interesting. I think I should put bandages. If you don't recall, I did put something in... Okay, if you are in the Last Mark server, which if you are, I hope you are. Bandages is good details. So I'm gonna put those bandages on part 2. Part 1 is where he doesn't have them yet, because then nothing happens. However, because Ever does train a lot with his arms, he puts them... See, the same thing goes for Lucy, right? When, if you recall, Lucy wears bandages around her calves, which is the reason behind it is because she uses her legs a lot. Whereas, for example, Ever uses arms. There are certain times that he uses his legs. I don't know if you knew this, but he has bandages on the legs. It just doesn't show there. But he's been training hard. While ever Holloway does struggle to, you know, get the part of like the gist of getting better and better, Lucy does tend to, like, you know, catch up more quickly than Ever does. This is one of the things I actually started like developing as their story went on. So, for example, Ever develops his skills and even personalities more slower than Lucy. Lucy takes more of a... It takes her like maybe 2 or no, maybe like 2 years to figure out. Whereas, for example, Ever might take him like a little bit more than that. It might take him like 4 years to develop certain things that he wants to learn more consistently. I can't find who made the song. It just works so well with designs. Steve fighting zombies for being replaced by little boo thing. So yeah, your boy has been nerfed. Unfortunately, yeah. The reason behind this is because Ever is a vessel. You gotta start remembering that he's a vessel. For him to develop a soul, a heart of, you know, of void itself, he needs to develop it on his own. And it takes him a while because he doesn't know how to become, you know, a soul itself, right? To make his own personality or soul, it takes him a while. Which is one of the things I wanted to give him because, again, he's a vessel. He needs to develop things on his own. If he can't do that, then what the heck did I make him for? The same can be said about, for example, the Knight, right? They didn't have much of like what they were doing, only to do their mission, until they started developing more connections with the other bugs around Hollownest. This is kind of the same thing that's happening here. However, at the same time, Ever is technically developing more quicker than the other vessels. One of the things that he developed slowly and faster was talking. In his youth, he did talk. Around like his kid era, he started talking. Which was very difficult for him. He could barely speak like maybe 2 or 3 words. Other times he just puts him down on his notebook and then shows him to Lucy. Just he can't speak. It's kind of like, I'm not sure if you've seen this anime, but I think one person mentioned to me this and they said it was kind of similar to what Ever has. Her name is Komi and she has a struggling situation where she cannot speak, so she writes down what she wants to say and then shows them to them. Right. By the way, we'll be stopping at in an hour. We're gonna stop in an hour. That's what's gonna happen. Because I did come in late, sadly. Excuse me. I'm assuming you goofballs are still lurking around. Yeah, I figured. The lurk that never ends. We lurk in the silence. Okay, I got some good news. I found one clip of Prince Asric. Prince Asric, my bad. I didn't mean to offend the prince. I guess princess, if you want to call it. Love how all of us three came out of the lurking. So I was gonna say this. In one of the files of the voice lines, I found something very intimidating. So I might put that as a sample for Abanos's voice lines for what he could sound like. Doesn't have to be exactly like his, but just a little bit similar. Just so people have an idea of what he should sound like. And trust me when I say this, but the voice sounds way much different than the one from Scourge. Mine is gonna be simple. I mean, I'm the guy who doesn't speak that much. If you think about it, he doesn't. Wow. Okay, I just realized Everett doesn't talk a lot. He's very silent. Majority of part 1, you will see him just kind of like just following Lucy around certain, like a lot of times, but he doesn't speak so much. He sometimes says certain sentences, but majority of the time he doesn't actually talk. He's just very silent. But around part 2, however, that's when he gets his shit together and starts saying, I'm gonna be the one to lead this team because it's my job. That's where he starts talking more and he becomes more of a talker, I guess, if you want to say that, or more of a leader at that time. That's where he becomes the commander. Whatever's voice sounds like. I mean, you're hearing it right now. This is I'm the one who's gonna be voice acting because I don't think anyone else might want to do it. You're hearing it. The one who also has a voice already so far is, for example, Khan, who is voiced by Ezekiel. The Bumblebee, that is the one that's the engineer. They are voiced by Ezekiel themselves. What? Even they got a roll? Yeah, Khan is a very silly creature. I wanted them to have like this sort of like energetic and kid-friendly looking energy sort of thing. Ezekiel got the role, yeah. We were in a call and Ezekiel told me if they could do the voice. And I told them the description of what they are, what they sound like, and they were like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I could try this out." And I got the impression that I needed to hear from them, and it's all good to go. So yeah. Big preach to Ezekiel for approaching this. If I ever comes down where I have a lot of money, production studio, I wish. Khan is the B, right? Yeah, it is. Khan is the Bumblebee. It's a Bumblebee OC. They have honeycomb glasses, or I believe goggles. They have wings, of course, as always. They have a lot of items that they carry on their waist. They also have a small backpack. They are also, in fact, if I'm correct, they don't got any gender, if I recall, from what I remember. The only thing I do have to say is that Khan is very small. In fact, the smallest character in history. If you think Tails was shorter, then you're probably wrong. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about that one. Tails is kind of short as well. that smart vocalized. That would be crazy. Could you imagine every single voice? I mean, I'm not sure if anybody else would want to do this kind of project, because again, I'm trying to doing it for it's a passionate project. I'm not sure if it will come down to, like, you know, paying. And I don't want to waste people's time if it ever comes to that. Because let me tell you that as well, that voice actors cannot spend a lot of time either. They tend to roam around very quickly in other areas, and sometimes they even run out of ideas when things hit low or like rock bottom. Alright, let's see how this looks without the pants real quick. There he is. Okay, he's barely getting there. And sounds like the main character of Quiet Puppets. They are very curious. One of the things I do have to mention, Khan is a very they neglect sadness a lot. Like, for example, when I meant if they neglect so much okay, frick. Let me restart my sentence here. Khan can't seem to, you know, feel sadness or sort of express sadness. It's kind of difficult for them because they're usually so happy. They're like the most happiest being in Hollowberg. You would probably see them around, like moving like at the speed of light, consistently working 24/7 without even sleeping. We're talking a kid who's in sugar, or like in a sugar rush. Consistently, Khan keeps drinking a ton of freaking... Khan drinks a lot of honey. There's like a ton of cups in the workshop, and they're all full with honey. Yeah, I'll be so down to make it. I think you did animate once, right, Darius? I recall you animated something once. I just don't remember what it was. I'm trying to remember. The kind of a logo animation for HK. I'm also trying to learn animation. Animation can be hard, but if you put your heart enough to it, I mean, it will become easier. I think 3D animation is by far perhaps much more easier than 2D animation, because I mean, let's be honest, frames can be painful. It is quite a pain. Yeah, a bit easier, but 3D has its own... Oh, that's true. Well, you got a point there. Okay, now I gotta do a side profile. Right, so do we agree that we want to put bandages when he doesn't wear the jacket? Oh shit, I forgot to mention that fucking jacket is heavy. I'm not even gonna lie. While developing the jacket, I thought it was kind of like not necessary because, you know, for like protection, but I wanted to add a little context to the jackets, and you will not believe what kind of information I wanted to put. So if you didn't know, these jackets contain a chainmail inside of them. So when wearing them, they are actually very heavy. They contain pale or chainmail inside of the jackets. They're pretty heavy. So for them to wear them, it's pretty insanely heavy. So you could imagine when even jumping as well, you actually feel like there's a weight on them. Insane muscles. Oh yeah, no, I'm not even gonna lie. That jacket is just insanely heavy. When he kind of throws it off, he gets insanely fast. The same can go. They did the same for his pants, by the way. Around part 2, he started wearing chainmail around the pants, and holy crap, it made him a little bit too strong. If he was to take off his pants, he would just literally just run for miles. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're adding bandages. The reason why we should also add the bandages is so that it can also match with the look that he has. If you didn't know, back in, what was it called? Right, in Infinite Void, Ever has bandages in his, like, you know, his arms. Not specifically his, like, you know, his actual shoulders or anything, but like specifically next to his wrist and his wrist specifically. Getting less mark. I thought of him wearing just a cloak, but I was like, it's a little too obvious, man. I was like, no, I don't think that's gonna cut it. But instead, I gave him, like, you know, saggy pants eventually. I thought it was a good idea. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Was it a good idea? I'm gonna do my own thing. Yes, sir. Thanks, really. It was a good idea. One of the things that I struggled so much was with the jacket color. I had to grab a color, but because of my indecisive mind back in the time, I didn't know what to do with his design. So eventually, I was like, well, what can we do? And I asked help from the Hollow Knight server, if I recall, at that time. If you recall, thanks to Yubi, by the way, this actually did help me, and in many ways. I think also Kiva was there. Certain other people were there too. If I recall, we were trying to pick from either white, yellow, or probably red. I think that's what happened. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. We23 was also in there. Who else was there? Verm, if you don't know. If you know, you know. Oh, Dares, you were in there too! I didn't even realize that. It would be recognizable without his pants. Well, I mean, it was technically also his jacket. Both jacket and pants is what makes him recognizable. The orange and purple, like, you know, colors that kind of like intertwine with each other was how he was sort of more recognizable. Oh yeah, and also Wilmer was there too. So it was Wilmer, Darius, Sink. Who else was it? Who else was? Verm, We23, Kibo, and of course, Yubi. Yubi was the one that gave me the color suggestion. I always come back. Okay. He always comes back. They knew he would come, as he always had. I haven't seen Verb in a while. Hope they're doing... No, they are. I mean, to be honest, if I recall, Verm actually is the one that pings me for art pings, and I'm okay with that, actually. It just goes to show that, you know, there's still some people that still hang around in the Hollow Knight server, even though it's still bombarded with too many people. And people that are trying to steal artwork, which I am very disappointed with. Oh wow, we're making quick work of this. Still holding strong. Let me select their work. It's pretty good. Actually, I recall Verm did like a comic and it was beautiful. There was like so much detail. It was amazing. Really astonishing. You guys should check it out. Oh crap, wait, hold on. We need to give those buttocks right there. It's not much, but hey, we're not doing that kind of stuff, right? This is not some fan art service here. Cheek check. Oh my god, Darius, I swear. By the way, for my mate lovers, part 3 is coming out very soon as well, so keep in mind that this is gonna be a lot for this week before Red Week starts again. American HQ series. Take your purchase. They said the art wasn't theirs or so. I don't know if it counts. Well, I mean, there's been a lot of things going on. Right, so if I'm correct, after this, who is next? It's Wilmer, right? No, it's not Wilmer. It's who was it? Oh right! Abyss Wanderer. Okay, that one shouldn't take us too long though. It's a small creature. Bones, Goofy Goober. I guess I'm gonna call him that, because why not? Abyss Wonder. Abyss Wonder is really cool. I do love the design that Bone put into it. If y'all don't know who Bone is, if you go ahead and check in the OC information chat, you'll see that there's gonna be a OC I'll be making very soon as well, which is, it's not mine obviously, it's someone else's, but it's pretty cool looking at it. I'm not gonna lie, Bone should definitely be hired to be in Team Cherry. I wonder where I've heard that name before. The Abyss Wonder is from a series. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a series. It feels like a game, but it still has some lore into it, and it actually has context and everything. This was made by Bone. So what he's doing is making, I wouldn't say it's like a comic. If it is, and then I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but it's kind of like an entire story that I've been following. I am kind of also reading their lore about everything. It is pretty cool. I do love it. It's pretty nice listening to other stories. I've listened to other people's stories, which was pretty cool. But it takes a long time because I'm not gonna lie, even they are having struggles with trying to make dialogue or plot thinking, because this kind of stuff is not easy. It's not easy at all. $200 MB, 210 megabytes of... No, it's using my RAM. That's how much RAM I'm using. It's using 210 megabytes of RAM right now. See, this is even better, because back in the day when I had my laptop, I only had 8 gigabytes of RAM. Nowadays, you need 32 gigabytes of RAM. So if I was to make an animation in a shitty computer, it's probably not gonna cut it. Because most likely there might be chances where animations can stop working if your computer does not have enough RAM to process it. I'm gonna get gigabytes of RAM. Oh shit, my bad, Darius. Oh shit. Also, here's what I'm actually gonna do. We're gonna do 4 sides right now. I just realized, yeah, so I am gonna need the left and the right side. Oh man, 4 sides. That's not fair though, Lucy didn't get any sides. Okay, well, maybe I'll just leave it with 3 sides, because I want to be fair. Specifically with Ever and Lucy, they need to be in the exact same level. This isn't the story about just Ever, this is a story about both of them. They both are going through the same struggles, both of them had to individually look out for each other, and they had to take care of things on their own sometimes. This is part of what they were supposed to do. I know a lot of people are still wondering as well, why would you remove, why would you separate them, right? But there was reasons why I wanted to do this, because one of the things that my mom told me so many times is that there will be roads that you have to do alone. So you could imagine my reaction when I was like thinking about this very carefully. See, if Lucy didn't caught the infection, right? Let's say Lucy didn't caught the infection, right? And she didn't get she wasn't like in the hospital or anything. The biggest problem with that is Ever would not come out of his hidey hole, or you know, the way of like how he is. He will still be afraid to go on his missions because he doesn't have the will to do it. That's why when I took away Lucy, like I put her in a bed, in the hospital bed, is the word I'm looking for. I made her go into a bed. Or in somewhat of a coma. Eventually this leads Ever to, you know, get up from his feet and start taking the shit seriously. And that sometimes what it takes to save people and the people around you sometimes is taking sacrifices, like, you know, putting things, not putting things in front of you, but like specifically trying to start taking steps more forward than ever before. Get it? Than ever before? Okay, sorry. I know that's weird. Wasn't Lizzie stepped and killed? She was! The hero's journey. Yes, sir. That's how it worked. It was the reason, and this happens as well in part 3. Part 3 is where things change up. I can't say much in there because there's still a lot of development in hand. So again, you'll start to realize that certain things had to happen for them to happen. It's kind of like as well as how Persona 5. If you were to just take away the pain of somebody, they would not be able to move or find a reason to keep going. People these days think that if maybe I was this, none of this would have happened. If you kind of said those kind of words, then you're just telling me that you're not ready to accept and move on. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm ruining it. No! God damn it! So the YouTube comic you posted recently was Peak. Yes. That one takes part in fuck. Man, I was not sleeping very well. Even 11 o'clock didn't work. Alright. So, that one, that comic deal with the devil situation, that takes place in part 3. If you notice Lucy's design, she has the jacket from part 3. This takes place in part 3. She confronts Grimm for a deal. And you'll see why once I start putting the panels in. Unfortunately, I can't tell you much. Because that just spoils the secret, doesn't it? So, for now, you're gonna have to wait until you see for yourself. But for now, I'm going to just continue saying things. Kind of the same thing that happens with Hugo Martin. He kind of spoils a little too much, and this is why I also try to avoid myself from speaking too much, because I know you goofballs want to know something right now. Any one of you wants to get their hands on like the lore, and then just put the pin, like, you know, the sticky notes around the wall, trying to figure out how everything connects and everything. Stated before that Grimm is going to be the main villain of part 3. Somewhat. He's one out of the 2 villains that's going to be in part 3. There's one more villain in part 3 as well. Tell me the final Abenos, which is everyone. Oh shit. That's not an ending. That was never gonna be the ending, sadly. That's gonna be in a different part. Oh my god. Oop. The final battle is gonna be crazy. Only Wilmer knows about this. I can't tell you. I can't tell anyone else about this. And please do not bombard him with DMs, please, for the love of God. Don't hurt him. Only Wilmer knows about this. There's something. No, Darius, no. On so many levels. No, Darius. I can explain. Hold on. Chill. Chill, please. I can explain. God. So, I gave this information to Wilmer because this was... I mean, there was very vital information that I wanted him to know because I just couldn't tell anybody else. I wonder why he became evil. Oh, you'll get some of that, Lori. Darius and I have kind of cooked up with that one, though. We cannot tell. Trust me. I do trust you. Okay, Darius and I are the only ones I think we do. Okay, maybe Will, me, and Darius know some lore that we developed for... God damn, it's like... So I'll say this. I have developed some of the story for Avanos. I think Darius knows. I think Tak knows. I think Wilmer knows, but I can't tell anybody else about it. 'Cause, again, I only share certain, like, you know, VIP information to some people, but I don't share to everyone. However, this information that I wanted to share for Wilmer is very vital, very confidential information. If I was to just share it, right, it will all just go to waste. It will not even be worth it then. And this thing that I had to tell Wilmer has a lot of spoilers, so I can't tell you anything. Let's see how it is. Darius, please, for fuck's sake. You guys can chill. Thank you, Wilmer. Thank you for justifying. Darius, please. Please forgive me. My day has been ruined. No. I'm not reading part 3. So I'll be focusing on colors. No, Darius, please. No. For Chup. Oh my god. It's the part when that happens. Well, no, what I mean is like the... Oh my god. Okay, I'll give you one clue. Okay, I'll give you all one clue. This is information that takes place at the end of part 3, which is why I don't want to spoil it. I can only tell this to Wilmer. So don't worry. You're not missing out on anything. Tell me the ending. I don't want you. I want you to enjoy the goddamn comic, not ruin it for you. That's what I want. No, I didn't. Because Wilmer also doesn't know one of the issues that happens next. I have a lot of information and none of you have any clue about it. You guys don't even know like the full info about this. These are secret files that I kept under wraps, so nobody knows about them. The only ones that have full information about every single thing, even dialogue, even work in progress, even like the dialogues and everything, the counselors and stuff like that, is there's only two people that know the most, and that is Sync or Penny. Penny and Sync are the only ones that have full and vital information that no one else has. Wilmer knows only just a small part of a spoiler, which is the only things. I just needed a little bit of help because it was something very important that I needed to ask him. So yeah, again, Sync and Penny are the only ones who have very vital information, specifically whips and dialogues that I'm planning. Dialogues that include the perfect disguise. Again, there is a lot of things I can't share because I don't want to ruin it. So nobody knows the whole story. At this point, only me and Sync and Penny know most of the story completely now. I've developed a lot of things. Trust me, it's been hard. It's been hard cooking up scripts, dialogues, sceneries. Again, this kind of stuff, I don't want it like going out in the flyer, like, oh yeah, everyone can see this shit. I don't want that, because it kind of ruins the fun out of it. I wanted to be special, so everyone can enjoy for the last time how this is gonna look. Even though, for example, the only ones that can only see the whips, right? For example, when I created the smaller versions of the story, right? For example, what is one of them? I do recall there's a shit ton of them. Yeah, for example, in Bell of Conquer or Infinite Void or Burning Heart, Perfect Disguise, Dark of Night. All of these are whip projects. They're not fully done. They need to be colored. They need to be rendered. Each one of these are supposed to be rendered. But because you guys are really, really like, you know, enjoying these comics, I get to see these kind of whips. So you should be thankful that you're watching this, because otherwise you will not be seeing anything. An audio editor, maybe. Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to pressure anybody, but it's your choice to do it or not. I just don't want to pressure anybody to do work without me paying them, and I unfortunately don't have full money to pay everyone like completely all the time. I'm trying to get money at the same time, which I've been struggling a little bit. My memory just sucks. For Abonos, should I do it or not? That's my question. I might do a small discussion of what he has on a not a document, but like a description. Okay, a little announcement that I'm gonna make, and if you haven't been paying attention, then I hope you're paying attention now, because it's gonna fly by like a cricket jumping. So what's gonna happen is that if you go to the last mark and look at the main cast category, or not category, channel, there's a channel called main cast. I'm gonna start putting information for Lucy first, so you guys can keep in mind of like who is who and what's what. The second thing that's gonna start happening is I'm gonna start adding location concepts, which is where the locations are gonna be, what's gonna be there, who's where, and what's where. So just remember that. Can do it for free. I've been editing audio since I was 13. Oh shit, that's pretty insane, actually. Once again, I am very sorry if I haven't shared certain information, but I just want to keep it on the wraps so you guys can enjoy yourself at least some of the work in progress comics that I have. Yeah, Tony's got everything. Actually, I recall Tony editing out a audio. I actually do remember. Did he voice in 4K now? Well, I mean, I do have an actual audio editor. I don't think that's gonna do much though. Let's be honest, my voice is already at 4K. I don't think there's much to change to it. The only thing that needs to be removed is the goddamn echo around my room. So, for example, if I stand away from it, you can pretty much hear all that echo here. But apparently, if I stand so close to it, no, all that echo is just gone. Also, give me a second. Okay, hold on. You still have the video? I don't recall if you deleted the video though. I don't know where it might be. I have it here. I just don't. I could. Okay, I could probably look for it later right now because I had to finish this. Some DMs. Oh, it's. Oh, that's right. I do remember now. It's a good thing I didn't forget. Frick, dude, my English. One of the things I had to struggle a lot when I was doing the last mark was the writing, because, for example, even when I'm talking right now, right, I struggle a lot to maintain or say what I want to say. So that's why I kind of double check like 3 times, actually no, 5 times a day, because I know for a fact that if I mess up even for a little, it could just go horribly wrong. Oh, by the way, I will be mentioning that the canon event will be changing for part 1, which happens at the end of part 1. In part 1, Lucy and Ever fight with each other because Lucy's infected. And I will be changing a slight scene there. I will be only changing one of the scenes there because one of them doesn't live up to the story situation there. So one of those scenes is going to be changed. So keep in mind something might look a little bit different. Plot changed, yeah. Well, I wouldn't call it that yet. I'll live on. Well, not for long. No. Part 3 is the aftermath of part 2. So, for example, in part 2, Radiance is defeated. In part 3, we're going to be focusing more on instead of Hollowness, it's going to be taking place more on Farloom. Back at the ruins of a evil castle. That's all I could tell you. Alright, we're almost done. Silksong location. We might put them. Again, some of the events do take place on Farloom. For example, if you haven't been listening or seen, in Farloom, well, deep in Farloom, my bad. Deep within Farloom lies a deadly castle that was owned to a snake. It was like a giant snake. It belonged to a giant snake god. Which was eventually taken away by Abanos himself. My god took a Titan down, is what I'm trying to say. He took a Titan down and took control of the castle. Not a lot of people realize, but Habanos is a beast. He's no freaking joke. He's not just some wimpy baby. The Shackles. I think I do have a name for the castle, I just don't know where it was. Hold on. I think... Okay, Penny did give me a name for the castle, I just need to look for it. Castle... yes, okay. Now I remember. The castle's called Castle Marocastrum. It was a castle that belonged to a snake. It was like a giant snake castle. And then it got overtaken by Abanos and his army. If you do not know what this castle looks like, again, this was also... helped on. Everybody clap for Darius. Everybody clap. Everyone, spam the heart emoji on the corner over there. For Darius. Yeah, let's go. No. It's... Everybody clap for Darius. Everyone put the heart for Darius. Oh my god, Pale Court. Holy shit. Alright, so let me show you what this castle is. This is the castle. Darius' work, appreciate it. Let's go! This is Castle Marocastron, the fortress of where Abanos goes. And here's the little entrance here. Alright, let's keep continuing. We're almost done, by the way, with the clothing for today. I should definitely play Pale Court, but I actually kind of want to listen to voices about the White Palace from Temu. Come on! No, that castle is very old, and unfortunately it does not stand for too much. One of the things I wanted to point out is that that castle is very weak. It could probably like shatter in seconds if it wanted to, because it has survived for quite a while. Wait, hold on. Wait, Pale Court was created by Christopher Larkin? I didn't even see that. I thought... Wait, what? But you're telling me when this mod was created, right? Which I hoping that was a mod. So you're telling me that Pale Court, the actual soundtrack for Pale Court was made by Christopher Larkin? Shit, I didn't even know that. Because I'm looking at the music track and it says that this was made by Christopher Larkin. That's fucking crazy, dude. What is a fan made? The song right now is by Christopher Larkin. That's insane! So I mean, wait, so you're telling me that this fan project actually... That's cool. Could you imagine you making a mod and then the fucking music producer works with you? That's crazy, dude. The actual song is called Pale Court. Just so you know. Even I didn't know about this song because I never heard it anywhere in Hollow Knight. Maybe I was probably not listening to it, but this one is way different than the ones I remember. The unreleased song of the game. It wasn't made for the mod. Ah, shit. I thought for a second it was. God damn it, Wilmer. Let me believe. No, I'm just kidding. It would have been sick though. It would have been sick though. It would have been sick to hear that. Wait, what if Bone Bottom was also not a song? To blow your bubble. No. It was cool. Can a boy dream? I had a dream. No, Bone Bottom, come back. Could you imagine if Bone Bottom actually wasn't a bro? I heard what some people said about the track, and they say it's uplifting. I was like, uplifting? The fuck? And I guess it's because of the joyful... there's like some joyful chords in the song where it feels safe. Which is interesting, because in Hollow Knight, you don't hear those kind of tracks. You hear like there's some sort of like eeriness to the feeling. For example, in Forgotten Crossroads, right? You get this eerie feeling. I think the only track that makes you feel safe is probably, for example, Dirtmouth. It is quite inspiring how music works. Even though my family is mostly more connected to the music part, I'm more connected to the artistic part. How ironic, isn't it? Well, probably not ironic, but like, shocking. You know what? Let's do something a little bit more different. How about we make different flames for each design? We'll always imagine one clip where Hornet is sitting in the bench in a busy city. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got my imagination there. That's what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. And play court because I'm on console. That's okay. I'm not playing. I haven't played it yet, so. No, I'm also missing out, Tony. I'm actually waiting on the Pale Court because of the vocalized mod. I just love vocalized mod for me. It's just really great. It's just really entertaining. Okay, let me go ahead and do different flames for each one. Wait, are we done here? Oh my god, I just realized something. Okay. Wow, that's gonna be painful to move. Okay. Right, so here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm going to move each and every... Oh, man, this is gonna suck really bad. So, I'm noticing his torso, or I guess the stomach is too short. So, what I'm actually gonna do is move these parts. Okay, but how am I gonna move the half here? Okay, that's gonna be different. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I wasn't thinking straight here. Right, so here. I'm trying to figure out. Hold on, fellas. I'm trying to analyze this before anything. Okay, half here. Okay, here we go. Please let this work. I'm kind of scared. Oh, he lifted. He's in the air. Yeah, because I was wondering that something was kind of off. His torso was too short, and the jacket was going to be too long. Yeah, there we go. Now he's a little bit more taller. He's a taller boy. Okay, did I do the same thing for it? Yeah, I figured. Okay, let me turn this off real quick and fix some of the issues here. This wouldn't take too long, though. Nope. No, 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 no. No! What is this? Now he can live up to the 6-3 status. Okay, never mind. It's too tall still. Okay. But I need to move. Oh, frick. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Move. Move. No! Oh my god. Are you... Ah, dude! Oh my god. You kidding me? Oh, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. I just undid the thing that I wanted to do. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my god. Actually, no. Hold on. Now that I realize this... It's the pants that's making it look like this. Oh, no, no, it's not. Never mind. I just saw the problem. God damn it. God, this hurts, dude. It hurts a lot to see this. It's like by an inch. There's like tiny little inches that I'm noticing that he's a little bit shorter. And it's because of the torso. Oh my god, I had it, dude. I had it. Man. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm starting to cry. I'm gonna cry, dude. I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay. Let's try this again. Nice and calmly. Jeez. It doesn't really match the vibe. I know there should probably be chaos and ruin right now. Just kidding. Okay. Finally, jeez. Okay, here we go. Just about there. Not too much. We're not doing too much. It's just a little bit because I'm noticing that it's slightly slightly shorter. It's here where I'm noticing. But if I went like this, I was like, okay, this is where I want it to be. But then I realized his torso now is too long. It needs to be like at least a decent looking rectangle. Right, there we go. Like, it's not too much. You can barely see the difference. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now let's see if it actually... Yeah, well, hold on. Okay. Yeah, that fits. Okay, that's much better, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, that was painful. That was really painful. I was not excited for that. It was a good thing that I did notice though, because then it would have been a problem. It's a little bit different, but it's more of a square, as you could tell. See, if you look over here, it looks exactly like that one over there. So it was a matter of time that I had to fix it. If I did not, it would have been a big fucking issue. So I'm actually glad that I took advantage of that and got that to where I wanted it to be. Okay, let's just fix here and then here. Get that buttocks in there. There we go. Okay, we're gonna unlock this one. And then remove it. Remove. Okay, now we're putting that one. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that hurt. I'm gonna put different type of fire, because I don't know, it's kind of fun. And technically I'm already used to doing so much fire, so there we go. Nice. Right, next design is going to be the jacket design, which is the one that I always use for, you know. Okay, duplicate layer, and then lock this one. Put like 50% on it. Maybe 40. We're gonna delete his arms and torso. Well, not torso, but the chest, specifically. Oh, shit. Okay, fixed it. I mean, this isn't the final layer, so I shouldn't be too worried. Okay, duplicate. I'm making this easier for myself. Everything turns out alright. Okay, now we can start deleting. Okay, here we go. The iconic orange jacket. Oh yeah, and one thing should be changed about his appearance. How do you guys like the scar, huh? You guys like the scar? Okay, the necklace, which is a thing that he carries around. Just gotta play with the mental health. I'm sorry, Wilmer. God, I even recall making all those cutscenes. It was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I was like on the brink of the feet. I was like so tired. I think I even had to skip certain days of sleep for that. It was painful. Actually, no, it was painful until the last scenes. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm tired. Height surgery. Okay, seems like I'm missing more thickness to the fabric. The last mark. Am I right? This was indeed his last mark. This truly was also our last mark moment. Oh my god, okay, I put these wrong. Okay, I put them wrong. No. Okay, this should go here. There we go. Now this feels more cooler. It's just missing the logo on the back. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, White Lady. I gotta look for something that has White Lady on it. Real quick. I found it. I keep trying to look for it. Okay. The logo that I have here is a little bit too small, so I'm gonna go and look for it. Pictures. Let's see. Okay, I think it's supposed to be in screenshots, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, wait, never mind. I found it. Hey, Tech. Hopefully sleepy. Hmm. Oh my god. Right, once I'm done with this logo, y'all are going to sleep. The party is over, fellas. I think I added too much legs. Hold on, let me look at this. Yeah, I added too much legs. It's only 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I added too much legs. Okay, this is gonna be how this is gonna work. So I'm gonna make smaller symbols this time around. Yeah, I'm only gonna put 4 of these. Because I just read- oh my god, I messed up the logo this entire time, dude. Oh well. I'll try to fix it later. Right now it's not the time to be arguing about it. And there we have it. He's here. The boy's here. Oh my god. That took a while, but I figured it out somehow. Look at that drip. Oh yeah. Always has. Except for the eye. Or a farming boy. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna call it here because it's already been more than 10 minutes and so, and I have to go throw the trash and clean some dishes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you on Monday for another Ever stream. Good night, or I guess good time zone.